I have $100. I bet that can buy me at least 10 GameCube games complete in box without them being annual sports titles. Yeah, I can't say that with a straight face. Hello everyone, thanks for watching To a Level here. Again, sorry about the lighting and all that, and yeah, if the camera keeps auto-focusing, yeah, it's going... You know, it's dark out, I kind of film these at night, and with the time change, yeah, it's going to be dark for a while, so... Unless I basically film in my room, this is how it's going to look. I'll try my best at it, kind of helping, kind of brighten certain areas while I edit and all that, but yeah, if it looks a bit dark, sorry about that. It's going to be like that for quite a while until, you know, kind of time change again and it gets brighter out. So we're doing another $100 challenge here, so this time I'm covering GameCube. So if you missed the last challenge, I did PS2, and that was kind of a sort of take challenge from Do You Nerd, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to do other consoles, right? So we're doing GameCube because, one, I thought it would be quite the challenge with how expensive games are for the GameCube and all that, especially in Canada. And two, I love the GameCube, so I wanted to kind of show, even though these are all going to be third-party games, because the first-party ones, let's face it, they all are so expensive pretty much, or you need extra accessories to even play them, stuff like that, right? So yeah, I wanted to do GameCube, should be a lot of fun, and I did some slight cheating, and what I mean by that is what certain games have similar price points, so I put them both on to kind of give people options, right? So, you know, because for $100 Canadian, it's going to be around like $70, $75 US, right? So you might be able to get one of these extra games for $100, right? So yeah, picked out some really cool ones that I really enjoyed, and I think you would enjoy too. So guess a few ground rules is I'm going to be using pricecharting.com for this. Now, price charting, it's not the most reliable or accurate site or anything, but for what we kind of have, it is the most reliable we have, right? So we're going to use pricecharting.com for all the prices listed. And just so you know, I'm recording this Monday? Yeah, Monday, November 14th. So if some of the prices are a bit different, then yeah, from the day you watch, that's why, like, it can change from day to day. So I think that basically oh, and the third thing is I'm going to be listing all complete in-box games. Now, games I'm showing, all but one, I have everything complete in box. One of them is missing the manual, but yeah, I still want to include kind of the price for manual. So yeah, using price charting, so of course, you know, wherever you look, some prices might be a bit higher, a bit lower. Yeah, so let's start with the platformers. So during this era, platformers were kind, you know, going away a bit, 3D platformers, as kind of this generation of consoles, we were getting a lot of kind of the open world stuff, you know, like Grand Theft Auto, you know, 3 Vice City San Andreas, and stuff like Morrowind and all that, along with grand scale JRPGs, especially PS2 ones, right, with, you know, like Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts, Wild Arms, all that sort of stuff. And the GameCube had quite a few too, with like Baten Kaitos and Skies of Arcadia Legends, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. But yeah, for platformers, didn't get too many, so I wanted to focus on that. And the first game I picked is Pac-Man Versus and Pac-Man World 2. So yeah, really love these games. So Pac-Man Versus, now I picked this because it's 2-in-1. I mainly picked it for Pac-Man World 2 because Pac-Man Versus, you do need the Game Boy Advance along with the Game Boy Advance adapter, which I'll show pictures of right now of those. And yeah, so that one's pretty fun multiplayer game where, you know, people playing on the TV are trying to chase you down, where people on the Game Boy Advance are Pac-Man trying to get all the pellets and all that and beat the level, right? So really cool. But Pac-Man World 2, really awesome platformer and very underrated. Now, they did remake the first Pac-Man World game, so I'm hoping they'll do the second one. I assume, like, I haven't bought Pac-Man World Reimagined or whatever it's called, so I imagine it's just the first game. That's all the footage I've ever seen of it, so hopefully they do the second one because it's my favorite of the Pac-Man World games, as there's a lot to do with a lot of different well thought out worlds, you know, it's not just thrown together and all that, and you get to unlock all these arcade cabinets, and yeah, just a blast to play, and it's not too expensive. And yeah, I'll put all the pricings, price charting. I can only remember the total of like everything, and that's kind of the most expensive bundle and all that I put together. Excuse me, something caught in my throat for a second there. But yeah, Pac-Man World 2, really great game. Then the next one is a 007 game. Love James Bond, and this was Pierce Brosnan's final one, Everything or Nothing. So I picked this one because, one, I think it's like the least expensive of all the 007 games. Like maybe Agent Under Fire might be more expensive, and two, this is a fantastic game. Now for me, I do think I like Nightfire a little bit more, but Everything or Nothing is right there, up there, and I probably only like Nightfire more because that's what I grew up with, where Everything or Nothing I bought later. But yeah, really great James Bond game. Doing third person, which was the first third person James Bond game they did since Tomorrow Never Dies, I believe, on PS1. And yeah, what a fantastic game. Very, you know, just went all out with this one with a lot of big name actors of like Willem Dafoe and all that. And this is the first Bond where Pierce Brosnan actually voiced the character, right? Before, every game was just his likeness, but yeah, this one he actually voices, and yeah, fantastic game, and very cheap for the GameCube. So, yeah, these next two is kind of like a pick and choose, right? So, they're both Star Wars games, so we have Star Wars Rogue Leader and Star Wars Rebel Strike. So, basically Rogue Squadron 2 and 3, so second one is a bit cheaper, and this one is like $1 more. Like, I think this one was $22, this was $23 something, and yeah, both are fantastic games. Like, if you love Star Wars along with dogfighting combat and everything, then you have to pick up, you know, one of these or both of these, right? You know, I kind of wanted to put a bit of a bundle together, so yeah, kind of my bundle would include Rogue Squadron 3 just because, like, that's the more expensive one. Wow, I can't talk. Something really is scratching my throat right now. But, yeah, really awesome game, and yeah, it's cool too. Like, Rogue Squadron 2 or Rogue Leader, like, was a GameCube launch title, and it's still fantastic to this day. Then the final two are two very different games, but I want to include both. Both are very similar in pricing. They're both $33 and some odd cents. So, first, yeah, Time Splitters 2, and then I have Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. So, yeah, I want to choose both of these. So, for Time Splitters 2, I mean, fantastic sword, you know, kind of time-traveling first-person shooter where you go through all these different times, periods, and all of that, and very creative, you know, and, you know, kind of spiritual successor to, yeah, James Bond, GoldenEye, and all that, right? So, yeah, just amazing game. This is my favorite Time Splitters game. Now, this is the one where I only have the disc in case, but yeah, like I said, I want to include complete in box. And then, if you're looking for an RPG, this one is very underrated. Not a whole lot of people played this or remember it, but The Third Age is a fantastic, you know, story where it spans between the 3 films and books and all that, and yeah, you're basically playing as characters that never made it in the film and all that kind of side stuff, and yeah, just a fantastic game. It plays a lot, or the interface and all that is very similar to Final Fantasy X, so yeah, really, really cool, and it's something that a lot of people don't really, you know, think to play out the Lord of the Rings game, so I really want to preach that one again. I preached it on my channel before, but yeah, I really wanted to show it again, and yeah, that's my $100 challenge. So yeah, again, only, you know, 4 games for a bundle, right? Like, if I chose the most expensive bundle, it would be, yeah, this and this would be these 4 games, because I believe Third Age is like 12 cents more than Time Splitters 2, so this would be the bundle. But yeah, you can pick and choose with kind of these 2 as well. But yeah, all in all, the total for the most expensive bundle here is $99.89, so you have 11 cents to spare. Of course, we're not including GST. I probably should have said that too, is yeah, not including tax and all that. So technically, yes, it would be over $100 with tax and all that. But yeah, if I went with that, then oh man, it'd be too complicated. But I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your $100 challenge for GameCube would look like yourselves. I chose games based, you know, that I own, so yeah, I don't have a whole lot of GameCube games, because there's a lot of cheap ones you can get of Prince of Persia games and Splinter Cell and all that, but I don't have those. I want to focus on ones that I do currently own, right? So if you want to do this challenge, let me know. I would love to see your video if you already done challenges that maybe I missed and all that on other consoles. Let me know too. I would love to see them, and I really hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone, take care.